In the Denza range, we have the N7. The N7 goes from 280 to about 330. It has a range, depending on what model you have, from about 550 up to about 700. A very, very nice car. Quite a nice interior, actually. It's quite high spec. We've got a nice big display screen here. The passenger has a display here. We've got some driver display here. It looks like it's actually charging at the moment, but yeah, also a very, very nice car. So Denza is aiming at that sort of more luxury end of the market, you know, with these cars, but very nice. I actually quite like this light grey colour. That's really quite nice. And then finally we have the D9, which is their luxury kind of people carrier model. This is not really my kind of style. I just think they're a bit big, but they're very luxurious. You've got the captain's seats in the back, and then the driver's cockpit, again, very well fitted out. You have a driver's information display here, another large screen in the middle here. Very, very nice, very high level. It feels very nice quality. Really, really nice leather seats here. Very, very stylish indeed. It's indeed very, very nice. But as I say, it's not my kind of car. Not my kind of car, but very, very nice. What you find is this is a kind of vehicle. Oh, that's interesting. You have these like dual screens on the back here to switch on the cooling and heating and various seat positions. Wow, that's kind of cool. Got these captain's chairs for the third and fourth passenger. And you tend to find these vehicles, a lot of companies will have them here in China, and when they have visitors, they will use cars like this to pick those visitors up from the airports or take them to their factories or ferry them around. So these will become quite popular in China for sure. They're very, very at the luxury end. It's got another row of seats behind me here, so you know this is a 6/7 seater. Very air conditioning vents up here. Yeah, very, very well spec'd, very, very high level. You have even have a table here, look, that you can put your laptop on, put some food on to work. Very, very high level of fit indeed. Very, very nice. So this is the Denza Z9 GT, and this is a model that will come out later this year. It will have a 0 to 100 speed of around somewhere between 2 and 3 seconds. It will be a pure EV and also a hybrid. Again, a very, very nice looking car indeed. Very, very stylish. I mean, there's no doubt BYD have definitely got it going on with their cars. I mean, that is very, very nice. I mean, I just wished I had the money to buy, you know, there's just so many new cars. You know, you go back to, you know, Western cars and they would have a new model out every like 2 to 3 years. Here, BYD have got, you know, new model coming out every 3 months. It's just absolutely incredible. I mean, that is a really, really nice looking car for sure. Absolutely amazing. It'll be really interesting to see what the price is when that's announced and exactly the detailed specifications, but I'm really liking that. Right, so that showed you all the car brands at BYD. Now let's go and check out some of their other stuff, because people think BYD is just a car company, but they're not. They also have a huge commercial division, and they're also into new energy storage. So first of all, let's go and check out their commercials. Come on. The BYD DM truck, and this is like a sort of little local delivery truck. I need to find out if it's electric or hybrid, but this is it's also a very nice truck. Let's see if it's open. Oh no, it's not open unfortunately, we can't jump in, but look at that, what a smart little truck. Oh, I think this is a hybrid, because I can see an exhaust here, so yeah, that's a hybrid. But what a nice truck that is. And then We go on to buses, and just as interest, we're in Shenzhen, and for as many years as I can remember, all of the taxis and all of the buses in Shenzhen have been electric. It was a very, very clean air city. And interestingly, I've noticed, like in the last, like even 4 years ago, most of the cars on the road were fossil fuel cars, and now I would say a good 40 to 50% are new energy vehicles, and that's just amazing. There's such a move, and this is one of their buses, and I don't know whether it's been signed yet, but very recently there was some news that BYD are just about to, or they have signed a contract with London Transport to build either 100 or 150 double-decker electric buses for the City of London in the UK. That's where I'm from, and that's amazing. And I actually think in the commercial area, BYD just don't have a lot of competition, and they've been building buses either themselves or with joint ventures in many countries for a long time, and they really have no competition there. They're literally market leading. I mean, a lot of BYD's technology is world leading, you know, from when we saw the patents at the start of this video. Unbelievable. Now, this is something that most people have no idea that BYD also produce. They produce these public transport systems, and they have one at their headquarter campus in Shenzhen, but they also have them running in the cities of Chongqing and Changsha, and this is something that I think we're going to see more and more of in the future. Maybe we should take a trip up to Changsha and have a look. So let me know down in the comments if you are as impressed by some of the technology and cars BYD have. I'm pretty shocked. They are way ahead of what Europe are doing at those price points in America. You know, while I was here, I had a quick look around like Ford and Chevrolet and some of these brands, and they honestly look super dated compared to what people like BYD have got now. Because I did some videos at the auto show in Beijing very recently, I didn't cover a lot of brands here. I wanted to cover BYD because they have such a lot and they're a Shenzhen company. But man, some of the Chinese brands are absolutely kicking it. If you do want to watch those videos of the auto show in Beijing, check them out on my channel. They're really good. But yeah, for now, as always, from Shenzhen, take care.